got it down right now, Brian. You're pulling away from me.
It's got to enter high, a little high and come out low, straight.
You walked out to .07 on me. Are you letting up any at all?
Just a little bit to set my car.
I think that's where I'm going wrong. I'm going wide open.
You got to give it time for your wheels to get traction.
You can't see me, can you? Because the spotter's spotting for me.
No, I can't see you.
Watch Pilgrim's water running. I'm taking a picture on Facebook today.
And it's 33's fast.
You're talking to me?
No.
He's hugging the bottom.
I was making sure they knew to watch the wall running.
Oh, okay.
That was a pretty cool picture, though.
Yeah, she had to go to the frame machine after that one.
That boy just wrecked you, Brian.
Yeah, he just kept his quarter panel right on mine. I don't know why.
Looks like it was on purpose.
It felt that way too. I don't think he liked that crossover I made on him.
I watched the replay and it definitely looked intentional. I'm in between you and Carson right now, Brian.
Are you still?
No, you passed me. We're all three nose to tail, though. Man, used to at this track, I never got loose on the exit. I'm getting loose on the exit.
I know what you mean. I tried to hit him with a crossover and it came right around on me.
You scared me to death, Carson. I keep forgetting that I'm a ghost car, and I was under you and you came right through me.
Yeah, I can't see you.
This 33 is gonna be tough.
Yeah, Kevin. Kevin's no joke. That Carl Kilgan.
Now the guys were asking me about the Kevin.
He's got that low side down where he hugs it like a glove and he's smooth.
Loving all the green and black cars, boys.
O'Brien's giving him all he wants on that high side right now, though. Your dirt racing's came a long way, bro.
Buddy, I just go fast and turn left, that's all.
Sorry about that, 13.
Learning how to drive with both feet.
I'm watching you all right now. He's trying on that bottom every lap.
Oh, good.
You get such a better run off that turn up high
That's
there.
now number 13. My brother was playing a little while ago. He changed it. Alright guys, I'm going to go through what I've got showing as being paid. Brian, Rose, Carson Conway, myself, Kevin McCann, Carl Kilgore, Charles Barnes, Clifford Bellamy, John Boring,
That's me.
Val Jarrett, I got you.
What's the price and how do you pay?
Do what now?
Yeah, what's the price and how do you pay?
$5 pay-in. Once I figure out who all's paid in, then I'll announce the payout. If we get 50 entries with all 50 paid, it'd be first through fifth will get paid, top qualifier will get paid, and then our team will match and pay $50 to the winner. That's an additional 50 on top of what they went for first.
Got. You my man.
It'll be through my PayPal, Vincent Short, 88.
Was Vince born in 88?
No, no. I born in 70 and graduated in 89. That's just the number I got stuck with on PayPal.
He graduated the year after we were born.
And literally Vince is old enough to be our dad.
He might be.
Come on, Eric, you gotta say it. Your daddy.
Oh, Eric, I never did get to tell you what your
No,
birthday gift
no,
was
no.
that fell through.
Not runner, so I can tell you.
You got cut off, Dan. What was you saying?
I said I was trying to pay you on PayPal, but so that's for eBay. Who's the guy sitting in the middle of the racetrack?
Is that Carl?
No, I just smoked a 48 car twice.
Yeah, guys, kind of pay attention out there, Carl. I know you know where I'm coming from. Just kind of keep an eye on these guys. If they're getting too nasty, I'm not going to keep them here.
Daggone Texas people.
That was just a shot, Brian.
If you're on the
Yeah.
PayPal app, then all you gotta do is type in Vince Short 88, no space.
Can you post a link in the chat, Vince?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I gotta pull it up real quick.
So wait, do we have to pay in, or can I just raise from 6 racing? You can race, you just won't get payout. But I can still steal from somebody, or just go to the next person? No, it'll just go to the ones that finish in the top. We'll get extra money. I don't foresee that happening though with who we got in here though. You never know. I'm willing to try to take somebody's money. The goal here, guys, is we'll be doing these, try to do these every Wednesday around the same time, around 8:15 to 8:30, depending on my work schedule. It'll always be a $5 pay-in, and basically the same perks on everything as far as payout. Going to try to hit the whole dirt series, and at the end of the series, the last race will be at Bristol for the ultimate. We'll do a money match, an additional probably $250 to the winner on top of whatever the pool is. Just follow Holler Boys on Facebook, Holler Boys Racing on Facebook. It'll also be posted on Superior Class Auto Racing's website as well. And if you've gotten onto the Discord, you'll be able to see it in there as well.
Can I ask a question real quick? It says I'm in here. I'm like the only person like on the track. I'm confused.
You're in group, dude. You're in your own group right now.
Because there's so many people, you're in like group 3 or 4, I believe. There's actually 4 groups on 4 different tracks, all of us racing.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, man, something ain't right.
This is the room filled up in here. No wall riding. Number 1 rule, no wall riding. If you're wall riding, I'm gonna boot you out of here quick. Top 2 qualifiers will transfer directly to the main. They will not have to race in the heats. Each heat will transfer 4 drivers to the feature. Because of a foobar on the Constellation, we'll only have 1 transferred over from the B Constellation to the feature, so we'll have a total of, I believe, 23 cars in the feature. admin cautions. We have several people in here that have admin, so keep it clean. I'll probably assign a couple more in here. Keep it clean. Common courtesy, if you cause a wreck, call it out. If we have to go look for it, don't expect to come back to any more races.
If you don't make the race, do you have to pay $5 to even enter?
Before qualifying starts, you must pay the $5 fee to race in order to be in the money.
Yeah, as soon as practice is over, pop in, okay?
10-4.
Take
Vince,
short, 88, David.
On the feature, all starts of all heats will be on the green. In the feature, obviously the first one will be on green, the rest will be on the leader. The leader can pick inside or outside lane before the restart. You have one quick repair, we have 3 green, white checkers. $0.10 and I got yours.
What about mine?
Sorry, Dane. Sorry, Dane.
I got Gary Lloyd, I got yours. Jordan, I got yours.
Yeah, I'm Dane Lloyd in here, so.
I should have caught that. I've raced with you before. Hey Carl, is that 15% off my qualifying time?
Oh yeah, sounds good. Just park it right in the middle of the turn.
Also, guys, on yellows, do not slam on the brakes. Run it out because more likely the pace car's going to be far enough ahead of us that we're going to have to catch up to them anyway.
Well, hello, Eric.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Good. Yourself?
Good. Turned a few practice laps with
Nathan,
these
I got
guys
yours.
and see what the track was like.
Always good to have that driver perspective.
Absolutely.
Looks like we got Brian Rose here wrapping up some qualifying laps.
Hey, I'm still up paying, but it's just make it bigger.
Ryan was pretty fast in practice. You know, he's came a long way on the dirt, so let's see how he can qualify. Looks like he's third as of right now.
Lap 1 was 27:39. Working on lap 2 right now.
Bumped to fourth.
Lap 2 a little slower. Lost about 3/10 somewhere.
I am sure he's going to take starting up front if it holds up. You know, he's last few races that we've had like this, he's got into some accidents starting near the back.
Anybody? Who?
Let's see how Vincent does. He's out on track, taking the green on lap 1.
Aw, that didn't last long.
27:63 lap 1 for Vincent Short. He's actually about a tenth quicker than Kevin McCann right now.
You sloppy.
Lap
He's
2
a little slower.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured Vince would start a little bit higher than what he done in his qualifying run. But the good thing is, you know, there are a lot of racing.
Yeah, absolutely. We're watching Kevin McCann circle around right now, and his lap 2 was a 27:67. So Kevin is certainly no
Looks like
slouch.
Carl's
in his
going to need to take a
second
break
quick
for a while.
practice,
He's
so
not going to be racing until the future.
him being right there with Vincent, both of them, they got some work to do, but there's some good drivers here on dirt tonight.
I was going to say, Davin, I was getting ready to call you out.
Yeah, I know a lot of these guys are back for the clash, and you know we're getting more used to seeing some of these guys'
Kyle, you're
names.
slacking.
Fuck, I don't know where much.
Yeah, this one's kind of tricky sometimes. Obviously, considering where I just qualified and where I was practicing.
Looks like we still got a few guys finishing up qualifying. We got about, I believe, a minute left in the session. It was a 5-minute qualifying session.
I think Carl keeps his Winnebago outside these tracks.
It was close between the first and second fastest in qualifying right now. I mean, not a lot of time at all in between those two.
Yeah, on my screen it shows identical lap times.
It's showing me a 27.054 and a 27.062.
McCann's still out making laps, just using up the time. Might as well get some more practice while he's by himself.
Absolutely. I watched him a lot here in the practice, and him and Brian Rose had some good battling going on.
Yeah, Kevin's good in just about anything you set him down into. Him and I did some road course racing in the trucks at Tascuba recently, and I'm not going to toot my own horn too much, but I do pretty well on the road courses, and he ended up beating me. It was a close battle. He got me on pit strategy, but he certainly knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about him. We got the IROC series coming up, so probably be the first time I get to run against him. So Vince, who you taking? I'll let you pick first since I'm the champion from last week.
Eric, why do you keep calling me Vince? I don't understand. Every week it's the same thing. It's Vince, Vince, Vince.
Maybe I got Vince on my mind. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go with Charles C. Barnes tonight. I believe he's running the number 21 car.
Believe it or not, that's who I had picked. So I got to change my pick here. I am going to go with Andrew Bone.
Andrew Bone. All right.
Hey, yeah, right.
The only reason I went with him is because I'm listening to the drivers talk, and Vince was giving him some confidence there, so I thought I might as well go with him if Vince is talking good about him.
Well, it looks like, at least in this first heat, these guys are pretty decent. I think we'll see a good race out of this. Again, 8-lap heats. We got a bigger crowd tonight, so that's a plus.
Hey, Vince, I'll set that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it looks like we're going to take 2 pace laps here. Just finishing up our first pace lap. Lights are off on the pace truck. It's the iRacing Silverado pace truck, even though there's no logo on that truck.
Looks like we got, what, 7? We normally would have 4 in these, wouldn't we?
I think it really depends on how many entries we got. It seemed like we had a pretty good group of guys. We're definitely going to send some guys home for the feature, so that's sucks for them, but it's good news for the event. We're on the full field for the feature. That's a plus.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a fun track, too, so I think there'll be some great racing.
Yeah, I was telling the guys earlier, I love it on the asphalt, but haven't tried it in the dirt. I'm sure it's a good time. Here we go. Pace truck is in pit lane. Green. Flagger's got the green in the air, and we're off and running. USA Speedway, the State Farm Cash Clash.
Looks like a good clean start so far.
Barnes working the inside, already looking for the lead here. Coming to complete lap 1. He's out the inside line. He doesn't quite have the nose out in front. He's going to try it again going into 1. Catches some of the grass off the pit lane there, but it seems to be the preferred line.
He got it down real low. He was in the grass in the middle of the turn, but he found a way to make it stick.
Keep an eye on this battle up front and side by side here on lap 2.
Wow, 73 got a great run right there in the middle of the turn on that high side.
73 of Bone was a little bit quicker that last lap.
Barnes he's got that low line down pat right now. He's hugging that bottom tight, and a lot of times they can't be as smooth, but he looks like he's got it figured out.
It's certainly early as far as track conditions are concerned, but there's grip everywhere. But the shortest way around is certainly down low. And man, is the 21 at Barnes really catching that grass going into 1. Seems to be working for him. Catches a little bit of the wall, it looks like. And the 73 pushes back to the outside on the lead. 015 of Vincent Short catches the wall coming off of turn 2. Gathers it back up.
Yeah,
lead up here stabilized.
Barnes drove in way hard that time, and he was able to stay right there with him.
coming to 3 laps to go, and we still have a great battle here for the lead between the 21 of Barnes and the 73 of Andrew Bone. Barnes looking to the inside again, coming off of turn 2. Can he get the momentum? It looks like not. The 73 of Bone is going to carry it off the corner.
That high side, it just, you get that run off, you know. They're doing everything they can on the bottom, but the run is just so strong up top.
Yeah, I mean, the night is young for sure. I'm sure the 21 of Barnes wants to take the win here in this heat, but it's not pushing too hard. We got a lot of racing to go. Finishing second is certainly respectable for sure.
See if he can make one more effort at it here.
Certainly looks like he's moved his line up at least to the middle, maybe even a little bit higher, trying to keep the momentum on the leader there. Tucks in right behind the 73 of Andrew Bone. Might just be content here, but it is the last lap. Let's see if he's going to make a move into 3.
Looks like I'm one up on you.
Could be. Smart driving on the 21, but looks to the inside, going into turn 3. Can he make it stick? Slide job coming into turn 4. 73 does a crossover. Oh, he gets a little overturn here. This 21 of Barnes is going to take the heat.
I talked way too soon.
Don't take the hats to victory lane until the checkered flag is in the air.
Good
Eric
race,
Dodson loses that one.
Yes, when he done the slide job, I thought he's lost too much momentum, but Andrew just got too loose coming out of the turn 4.
Yeah, that was a good finish there. He's every week they don't fail to impress here. It seems to be a good race every time. And it's only 8 laps, but the finishes usually end up being pretty good.
So who you taking on this one, Steve?
Oh,
Steve?
You got the name right, Eric. I'm proud of you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go... You know, my heart says Brian Rose, but I'm going to go with Nate Brown in the number 8 car tonight.
I'm taking my boy, the Holler Boys driver of the 89 car, Brian Rose.
It's a solid pick, man. I can't blame you. It's a solid pick.
A month ago, I wouldn't have took him in dirt, but he's improved, so I'm taking him.
You know, one thing about Brian is everything that he runs, whether it's ARCA, Cup, trucks, street stock, super lates, dirt cars, road courses, it doesn't seem to matter. He adapts and he gets better, so it's a good pick, Eric. I'm a little concerned. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was out there, run some laps with him, me, him, and the 33 Kevin McCain, and it was a great battle between the 3 of us, and Brian's came a long way.
Yeah, Brian's no joke, but neither is Kevin. I think watching the 2 of them on the outside is going to be entertaining. I would keep an eye on this 28 car, though. He seems a little wild.
Yeah,
then it's just endurance.
And he's wrecking on the pace lap. So, like we said, that 28 car, let's watch out. He's a little wild. Let's take a peek at what just happened there.
Hey, just FYI, guys, this is being televised. You kind of watch it when you're on the voice chat.
I really don't know what he was trying to do there.
Yeah, I don't think he's in here any longer.
He's still on track. I don't know where he's at, but... All right, pace truck's about to duck in. We're going to go green here again for, I believe, 8 laps. Who'd you pick? You picked Brian?
I'm taking Brian.
I'm going with the 8.
So 8 versus 89.
Field working its way through 3
Hey guys,
and 4.
just FYI, we did get the total 50, so what we'll do is we'll do the normal payouts, and then we'll match 25 to the winner.
Pace trucks in, green flag in the air, field of 5 coming to life. And we're off and running. Brian Rose with a good jump on the outside.
I don't know what happened. It looked like he slowed up going into the turn there.
Well, I think he was trying to avoid the black flag because the pole sitter technically should be to the line first, but I'm not sure how strict we are on those rules tonight. But as it is, the 32 or the 25, depending on what you see on the screen, of Harrell continues to lead, while Brian Rose in the 89 runs in second, the 33 and Kevin McCann third. My pick, the number 8 of Nathan Brown, is running in fourth.
Oh, McCann just got into the inside retaining wall, trying to go too low. So, you know, he's always fast. That put him back a little bit.
Well, he's still maintaining fourth position. So let's see if he catches the wall again. What is going on with Kevin McCann?
Yeah, I seen him get into it. Looked like he just got down too low. Looks like he may have moved up a line now.
These aren't gimmies tonight for sure. I mean, there's an opportunity here for some guys to not make the feature, so kind of got to go. Only 6 laps left here. He's got to maintain, I think, at least fourth.
Yeah, it looks like everybody up front's single file right now. Kind of spaced out.
Well, let's take a look at Kevin McCann. He's just made his way by the 05 of Barkley. He takes over, I think, fourth position, or maintains fourth position. I think that might be a safe spot for him. As long as he can finish out the heat in that spot, he's going to make it to the feature.
Looks like he's got some left front damage. I don't know if that's maybe affecting it. I mean, he could have knocked the toe of the car out. He may have his hands full right now.
Yeah, but the good news about these dirt cars is that left front's not touching the track a whole lot in the corners at least. So once we get that thing rotated in there, he's probably running just fine.
So it looks like the leader's pulling away as of right now. Looks like, what, 2 to go at the line?
Yeah, 2 to go at the line. We're riding on board right now with Brian Rose. He's watching that leader pull away, but he's working that high side. Maybe he's just getting ready for the feature itself, because again, where Brian sits, he's locked into that feature. He doesn't really need to push things and risk turning the car around.
Yeah, he's running higher than anybody I've seen so far in the heat races. He's really putting it up there against the wall right now. So, I mean, maybe a strategy for later on.
Brian is always thinking for sure when he's out there on the track, hunting for that fast line run. White flag is in the air. Jake Harrell, number 25. Half a lap to go here. Let's see if he can keep it out front and bring it home with the win for this heat. Flag stand showing the checkers. The 25 of Jake Harrell takes the win. Brian Rose coming in second. Looks like this is a push here, buddy.
I think it's whoever finishes in front of the other one.
See,
so I think I'll take
you're
this
changing
one.
the rules as we go along. I see how you are.
Well, I mean, that's the only way you could really do it, is whoever finishes in front of the other one.
I hear you. All right, so our results for Heat 2 is Jake Harrell in the 25, Brian Rose in the 89, Nate Brown in the 8, Kevin McCann in the 33, and running
and
out
then a
5th is Travis
25 by Hollow
Barkley
Boys
in
to
the
match
05.
with the race winners' winnings.
So I guess I'll take first pick this time, since you've had it the whole race, or the first 2. I'll take the old 45 of Kyle Jarrett. I picked him last week, and he didn't let me down.
You're killing me. You're really killing me.
He's a repeat pick. I picked him last week, and he came through for me.
That's going out on a limb. Not really. I'm going to go with the 002 of Clifford Bellamy, Mister. I don't know if that's just backwards or how it works, but whatever. We're going to make it work.
Absolutely. So this is for the lead between me and you right here.
Yeah, because you got Brian last round, so 1-1, I guess. I like the paint job on the O2 of Bellamy, though. The Lucky Charms. Who doesn't like Lucky Charms?
Looking at that. Absolutely, I was just looking at that. I like that 40 car. Who's that 40 car back there?
40 car is Sean Bird.
I like that blue that he has on his car.
Credit One Bank. It's a Credit One Bank Camaro.
Yeah, that's a pretty color blue.
It's really not bad looking, I'll give you that.
Yeah, there's some good looking cars out here.
Pace truck ducks in, green flag in the air, field
Green
of
flag.
6 comes to life.
They was all anxious for that start.
Oh yeah. Things have been pretty clean tonight though, I'll give them that much. 45
Ooh,
Kyle
Kyle
Jarrett.
Jarrett in the wall. Him and the 31 both got that area.
Kyle doing his best attempt he can based on that last heat. I don't mean to poke too much for him. Kevin's a hell of a racer. He has a bad day. He's in the heat. He's in the feature, so
That's all you need.
got some pressure on the outside from Bellamy in the 002. Looking around Kyle Jarrett on the high side. He's got the preferred line, at least based on the last couple of heats he's watched.
I think in the middle of the turn, that higher line, they get such a good run in the middle.
Ooh, 36 car spins into pit lane, in trouble. He's backing it back out though. He's going to keep it going. Sorry, Eric, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. I was just talking about that high line in the middle. It's just so fast in the middle of the turns.
Kyle Jarrett seems to be making it work down low on entry, swings up middle high on exit, and it looks like he's taking the lead back from Bellamy.
That's a close race. I thought he was going to push Kyle Jarrett into the turn.
He wasn't very far off that bumper, that's for sure.
But he been racing the 31s, worked his way right into a battle for second.
Business is picking up. That is for sure here at USA Speedway tonight.
That's what Kyle Jarrett wants to see in his mirror, is these two guys battling and slowing each other down, and that way he can check out.
31 of Aaron Kemp slips into second place.
I think right now that low line's definitely the preferred line. I mean, you got Kyle Jarrett and the 31 both running it, and you know, they're first and second.
Now the sun is definitely setting here at USA Speedway. It's changing track temperatures. It's changing track conditions. The high line was the place to be earlier, and now it doesn't quite seem like that's where everybody wants to be. You got to be low on entry and maybe slide up high coming off. But right now, speed is down low.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see Bellamy going down low now.
The action is certainly up here in the top 3. Really more like second and third, because I believe Kyle Jarrett is going to take this one. About a lap and a half to go for the 45.
He opened the door for the 31 to get a lot of ground on him. He went way too low. I mean, that's the thing we've seen with these guys running lows. You know, they're getting way too low.
45 of Jarrett, about a half a lap to go, and he takes this heat.
Looks like he's going to do it.
Watch this finish up here for 4th and 5th between the 40. Sean Bird, he takes 4th. Jace Swint comes in 5th. So that's Heat 3 wrapped up in a nutshell.
That was some good racing. Kyle Jarrett about opened up the door for the 31 to get back in there in camp, and luckily he was able to hold him off. I hate to say it, Steve, but I'm winning 2-1.
You don't hate to say it. You love it.
That is true. I do love saying that.
Alright, so do I get a pick now, or how's this work?
Get a pick this time.
I'm going to go with the 12 of Cole DeMint.
That is actually who I was going to go with, too.
Was it really?
Promise on anything. I was going to go with him. I promise you. That's who I have my camera on and everything. I'll take the let's see. I'll take the 13 of Calvin. What is that? Pagnotta?
Pagnotta sounds good to me. Call it good.
So let's go, Lucky 13. What number is the guy that you took? 12. So
12, yes.
So we're gonna make 13 finish in front of 12.
Oh hell, and he's got Roman numerals on the door. I might have to reconsider this.
I don't know. All picks are final. That 30 is that the 31 or what number is that? In second.
13? That's Calvin Pagnotta, I believe.
Is that the guy? Yeah, that's the guy I took. He's got the prettiest car out there.
Looks like a 91, but oh, either
I'm
way.
I'm on the blimp view, and it's a little harder to see the numbers.
Black and green paint on the outside of the front row.
Yeah, that's him.
That's the one. Looks like a 91 from here. System says 12, but
Green flag.
13 or whatever it is. You guys can see on TV what it is. Green flag's out. Tinson takes the early jump, leads the field into turn 1.
My guy's getting beat to death right now. He's gonna have to go because he is getting that back end beat up. What a battle for first and second. I thought they were losing it right there.
Looks like we got a full field for this thing.
Ooh, in the wall. Pagnotta in the wall.
I don't think picks tonight.
This is a good battle. I think the 13 would have went to the lead, but he got pushed up in the wall a little bit. So we'll see if he can get that momentum back.
Looks like the 12 is Cole DeMint's going to the lead here. Good battle up front. 4-car battle, but looks like couldn't catch the number on that, but real loose coming off with the 17 and the 15 get crossed up coming off of turn 4. Trouble to the inside. They get cleared up before the leaders get back around. But holding steady in the lead is the number 12 of Cole DeMint.
See if the 13's able to run him down. He's gonna lose it. Oh, he saved it. He lost 2 positions. I mean, that's the thing with everybody we see running down low is, you know, it's fast when you get it, but every now and again you get through for a little loop and get a little reckless down there.
So we're following the battle here for second and third, but the second place running Williams gets crossed up in the middle of 3 and 4 and gives up the position to the 75 of Luke. pressure now from the 13 of Pagnata, 491, whatever you see on your screen.
Yeah, he had to check up real hard a while ago to keep from hitting the 24 of Bradley Williams.
Starting to settle down here. I think the 12th of Dement just needs to keep it smooth to the finish. He's going to lock up this heat.
Yeah, he's checked out from these guys. Looks like the closest battle we got up front is third place here.
Looks like Calvin Pagnata is certainly working on Bradley Williams here for that third position. Again, no trophies for these spots, but these guys are racers. They're going to fight for every spot.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys had some good hard racing, and they kept it clean and, got into each other a little bit, not much.
Checkered flag in the air for the 12 of Cole DeMint. He wins the heat. Second place goes to Wooten, third Williams, fourth Pagnata, fifth Allen.
That was fun. Pretty close for a couple laps, good boys.
Way to hang in there, Calvin.
Yeah, I think I bumped somebody.
So I guess that ties us up, does it?
I believe so.
Yeah, y'all put on one hell of a show there for the first 3 laps.
So who you taking this time?
Well, give me a minute here and get situated.
Wait, it's my turn to pick first, ain't it?
Well, if you want to give it to me, I don't care what you do.
Negative.
Are you going to pick or what?
I'm going to take the 45 of Lloyd.
I'm going to go with the 64 of Aiden McHale. I think I'm saying that right.
So 64 and 45. Starting second and third.
So before we go green here, we want to thank some sponsors that we have that help make this possible for us. And first and foremost, we want to thank a new company on board with us called Popple, and I really hope we're saying that properly, but it's Popple, your digital business card. It's basically like a little sticker almost that goes on the back of your phone that helps you instantly share all of your information, whether it's your phone number, your social media, everything you've got that you want to share with another person. They don't need to have it. You just need to have it to share it. Check out popple.com if you're interested in one. Also want to look at Keep the Beat. It's a favorite charity sponsor of our buddy Brian Rose, Castle Packs Power, Castle Products, and of course our buddy Eric Dotson with State Farm, agentdotson.com. I believe that's the website, isn't it, Eric?
Guys, after we finish this,
absolutely.
Moving over to the constellations, do not grid up, but let me know if you're marked for one of the constellations so I can see how many we got, so we don't have to run it if we don't need to.
All right. Pace truck is working the field through 3 and 4. I believe he is going to duck into pit lane this time by. I believe we've only got 4 candidates in this heat. Pace truck is in, green is in the air, and we're underway.
I'm anxious to see this 48 now. I wish I'd have took him.
Rocking that low lane. Out to the early lead for sure. Oh, gets clipped maybe? Some contact, keeps it going straight, keeps the lead. Good save by the 48 of Donald Blackburn.
Right now.
That was great on all of them. That could have turned into one big pile-up.
Yeah, if we have 4 or more for the deal, we'll run it.
Car control was great there.
It's a battle out front between the 48 of Blackburn and the 45 of Dane Lloyd. Dane is running him down with only 7 to go here in this heat. Coming to the flag, 6 to go. They have really
I guess
put some
really
distance on the third and fourth.
Yeah, because we had quite a few jump out.
It looks like they're running almost identical times.
Well, let's take a look at the lap time here. See, last lap.
Decide whether to run it or not.
Yeah, good call. 1/1000th of a second slower than the leader was the second place running 45 of Dane Lloyd. This time by, Lloyd was a little quicker though, about 100th faster than the leader Blackburn. The trick is though to be fast and get by the leader.
Yeah, hitting that wall's not going to help him. He smacked the wall coming out of turn 2, so he's going to have to regather his composure.
He gained about 2/10 just in that set of corners, so he's running them back down. With 4 to go, let's see what happens.
Wow, what a run he got in the middle of that turn. It's just, coming off, he gets way too loose.
Going back to early on, a little bit of a replay between the third and fourth running cars to see what happened. Looks like coming off of turn 2, there was a wreck between the 64 and the 22, which is why they are so far behind the rest of the field.
Like we've talked about before, you know, these races are 8 laps, so everybody's trying to get on it as quick as possible.
You know, there's always varying strategies. I know I've talked a bunch tonight about, well, if you're in the top 3 or 4, just kind of play it safe, just make your way to the future from there. But again, these guys are racers. Fight tooth and nail for every position they can get.
Yeah, not a lot of people can just say, I'm in 4th, I'm taking it easy. They go wide open. But it looks like we may have a good battle for the finish here as Dane's closed in.
Lap and a half to go here for these two leaders, Blackburn and Lloyd. 45 of Dane Lloyd has certainly closed the gap on the leader of the 48. Swinging to the outside, coming to the white. I don't think he's going to have anything for him unless he pulls off a miracle here.
He needed about 2 more laps, I think.
I'll tell you, that 45 of Dane Lloyd is certainly going to be to watch in the future.
Oh, he's going to get a run here, I think. No, I thought he'd get a run and make a push for it.
I think you're right, though, Eric. I think another lap or 2, he probably could have had him.
He had a gap to fill, and he closed it in. Another 2 laps, I think we'd have had a photo finish. So it looks like you had the 64.
Yeah, it didn't turn out so good.
Still get grid for C. We good?
So
Go ahead and grid up for C.
uh-oh, Steve.
Thank you.
So we had the 48 of Blackburn winning, then Dane Lloyd finishing second.
Says that 11 people made it to the sea. I'm sure not everyone will be here, but
So it looks like we got the D main here. Is that what we're doing next?
Yep.
C main.
It's just gonna be in then. I thought we were yeah. Lovely.
Looks like it's just the one of them. So we're going to take a short break here.
Yeah, I was
You're still
looking
going to
through the
have
chart.
your
It showed
visuals,
8
but
of
we're
them
going
in
to
there
throw on
that
some
had
music
bumped
along
out.
with it while we
Apparently
take a
more
break, and
bumped
we'll
out.
be back shortly.
So the start on the leader,
No pressure. No pressure.
Hey, why don't you try the bottom, the middle, and the top so we can kind of see what's going on here.
I'm pretty sure that once you start power tuning, you can't actually skip it.
So it looks like we got 1 car out there.
But I just say that waiting for people to finish or whatever.
Yeah, just don't hit the wall. Run it smooth and get it done.
And that is
Hey, Carl, I think if you throw a yellow out there and don't rebuild on the yellow, will it just advance it?
can advance it now and go talk. You can advance it within like 2 minutes. Maybe, I don't know if that's right.
There's a bill sitting in my mailbox, a rectangle.
Green flag.
I got a neighbor when I party, call the cops. Square man. Got a nail from the driveway, plugging through my Firestone, flat circle. I only like circles. Like the wheels on my truck and the radio dial. Left-hand turns of the NASCAR mile. Girls on the dance floor spinning around. The moon coming up, the sun going down. Rain on the finger, rain on the bar. The hole in the middle of my old guitar. The world is a ball, y'all. It's all about circles. Circles. It's all about circles. Like the wheels on the truck and the radio dial. Left-hand turns of the NASCAR mile. Girls on the dance floor spinning around.
Yeah, boys, I think the leader's coming for me there. You can go Oh no.
You'll see him just get fucking taken out.
So who wrecked the leader there? I wish I knew.
Spotter said 3 wide, bud. You're supposed to turn off your ghost car.
That his crew chief's giving him an earful.
I think the guy on the other side ran him a little low.
Thank you, Choppy.
Well, I talked to Brian just now, Steve, and told him I took him and you didn't.
Yeah, what'd he say?
To go, no pressure.
He said he was surprised that I would bet on him for anything.
So it's a light kill with like over 20 people
Looks like
all watching
the track's getting wore in. You can see that bottom groove definitely. Oh, he's wrecking again.
Yeah, well, he's pushing it. You know, just because he's the only one out there doesn't mean he's got to go slow.
30 yellow, 30 yellow. Sorry.
Markham Conway on the radio chat saying they need a yellow.
Right.
It's the good old.
Well, we got a one-car C main going here. Let's go over the details. Race information, so to speak, here for the Wednesday night Cash Clash presented by Holler Boys Racing. We're at USA International Speedway tonight. It's just over half a mile, about a 5/8 mile. There's pavement down there somewhere, but we decided we'd drop some dirt on her and run some dirt street stocks tonight. Temperature 71 degrees in Lakeland, Florida. We've got up to 50 entries tonight, 8-lap heats, which we've already completed, 12-lap consi, which we may not necessarily need to run. In a 50-lap feature, we're going to take 25 drivers in that feature with payouts to the top 5 and the fastest qualifier. Vince is actually going to match up to $25 tonight. We're trying to get a full field. If we get 50 drivers next time, we're going to match that $50 purse with another $50, I believe. Vince likes to throw in some extra cash to make these more fun and entertaining. So that's what's in store for tonight. We're wrapping up with 2 to go here in the C main, and we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. The heat races has already been exciting. You know, good battling, good clean racing. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the racing.
We talk about it every week. It seems that these heat races, even though they're only 8 laps, they tend to be really good races when it comes down to the final couple of laps. And the best part about it is they've been pretty darn clean. We had a couple of guys have some issues early on in some pace laps, but they gone, so we don't have to worry about them tonight. So some good racing coming up for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. The last week, one of the best races was, I think, the second heat when it was, they
Good win, Cal.
came to the line for a photo finish.
Hey, Jordan Tyler would be proud, wouldn't he?
That's right.
Oh, my Lord.
Looks like we're on the D, mate.
Go ahead and grid up, guys.
Looks like we got a real main going here. This is our D main.
Quite a few news boards here.
So I think it's your turn to pick first, isn't it?
Oh, hell. I picked the last guy. The guy that won, the last main.
I'm guessing I moved to the outside.
I don't think it counts when there's only one car.
Yeah, if they're not in front of you, move up.
I'm going to go with our brethren to the north, Cameron Prevost in the 41. Actually, yeah, the 41 here. You want to know why, though? Because his colors are a little bit like Holler Boy Racing colors.
I am going to take... I'm analyzing here.
So I'm taking the 41 of Prevost. I can't help it. I got to do it.
I am going to take the 30 of R.L. Kent.
Only 3 of you guys can make it, no pressure.
So I'm hearing only the top 3, or only the winner will make it.
That would be the case if people didn't.
Only the winner makes it.
People didn't
Okay.
join. So we had them.
I'm not going to get black flag past the 38.
You must have had a lot more entries than I thought.
You'll be fine. We'll take care of it. Yeah, we need 3 that transfers to the future guy.
Okay, there are 3. I was listening to Vince and they were saying 1, but now they corrected it to 3.
We have a blinker.
Things are finally starting to get dark here in Lakeland, Florida. USA Speedway.
I hope y'all got some money on me.
5-car main here. Pace truck is about to duck in. Starter is showing the green flag, and it is in the air, and we're off and running.
Can I just say I appreciate the attention to detail?
Good start by all. We got a good battle up front between the 38 of Swint and the 41 of Prevost.
Good clean racing to the start of this.
41 of Prevost is dropping like a rock. I can't figure out what's going on there. He's got a bad entry. He's real loose off. Slipped back to 3rd place at this point. 38 of Swint is taking the lead. He's definitely under pressure by the 17 of Cal Maybe. Ooh, a little bit of chrome horn there going into 1 and 2.
Yeah, 17 got into him, gave him a little sideways.
You know what, though? He backed out of it and gave him the spot back, so there you go. Aggressive driving, but fair.
Yeah, Maven, he's sending it really high.
I can't see this going 1, 2, 3 for the next 8 laps. There's going to be a pass for the lead here, I think, in a minute. The 17 was wall riding a little bit. We want to keep an eye on that. Got him the lead for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He got in that wall and he was able to get a little glitch in the system and get a good run.
We may be broadcasters, but we're also kind of keeping an eye on things to make sure any rules aren't being pushed. So far, so good. We'll call it no harm, no foul. Because it does seem to be pulling away from the 38 of Swint, so he's definitely the faster guy out there.
Yeah, I think he just got warned about it too.
41 of Cameron Prevost. He's working on 2nd place right now. He's about 2 tenths back. He's right there. Meanwhile, the 17 to Cale Maben is pulling away.
Now that's the guy that raced by himself all good, wasn't
Which one? The 17? Yeah, it was the 17.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, you know, he's had some laps out here to kind of get a feel for the track.
Well, don't forget, though, he managed to spin the thing around twice by himself, so hopefully he can keep that thing going the right direction for the next 5 laps.
I remember him spinning like that, and now it looks like he's running a lot smoother. So, you know, he may have been trying a different throttle technique or anything where he was out there by himself. But it does look like the 38's running him down a little bit.
He's also running a higher line, which is a lot less wheel input. But the 38, you're right, he's definitely catching him. Looking to the inside. Really, the 41's catching him as well. We've got a good battle here for the lead.
This could turn out to be a good finish.
Again, that 41 and Cameron Prevost, he's my pick, but he's definitely gaining ground on the 38, Jay Swint.
Looks like Cal.
17's in the wall. 17's in the wall hard.
Okay, no wall back.
38 of Swint's going to take the inside.
Yeah, that may have hurt the 17 big time there.
We got a 3-way battle for the lead here, boys.
Oh no, it didn't help anybody.
Somehow, Cale Maben holds on to the lead. I thought for sure Swint was going to get by on that one. Maben is in the wall again.
Yeah, I think he's just run them way too high.
Well, it seems when he goes through 3 and 4, he catches the wall. So now he's in the break.
Oh,
38 gets
loose.
by. 41's going to try and get by.
Oh man, 2 to go, and you get loose and lose it yourself.
They've been trying to work that low line to see if it's any quicker. Can't fault him for trying.
You know he's got to be kicking himself right now, though. You know he was in front where they had to pass him, and you know he just kind of costed himself there.
Last lap from 38 to Jay Swint. Half a lap to go into 3.
He gonna try the crossover.
Nope. Oh, contact. 41 to the inside wall. 17 continues on. Jay Swint takes the win. 17 to Maben second.
Oh no.
Looks like the 30 of RL Kent comes in third, and the 41 of Prevost rounds out 4th.
Cameron had that in the bank too.
What do you say about that? I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean they actually
Looking back,
got together.
Did you catch what happened to Carson? It looks like he crashed at some
It
point.
didn't look intentional. That's the important part.
I did not see that.
It was accidental though. It didn't look intentional to me.
So it looks like. Who did you take at this?
In the wrong channel, Eric Dawson.
Who did you take at race?
I took Prevost. Your guy got it on the last lap. You took RL Kent, right?
Yeah, so that's 4 to 2.
Killing me.
It's not easy being good.
Well, it's going to happen here and there.
RL Kent, the guy I took, is the 25th qualifier for the feature race.
Well, if he's 25th, if he's last, this is going to be a fun race to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I think, you know, we've had some great races out there.
Tearing down a dirt road, rebel flag flying, coon dog.
Well, it's time, everybody. Cars are warming up. Getting ready for this 50-lap feature here on the Wednesday night Cash Clash, presented by Hollow Boys Racing. Eric, what do you expect tonight? Fireworks, bump and run.
This is the time for the money, so I think everybody's going to be trying their best to get to the front, and I think there'll be a little bit of beating and banging. What do you think?
I think you're right on the beating and banging for sure. We saw a little bit of that late in these heats and late in some of these mains. The guys are getting real aggressive trying to get that one spot, even if it was third or fourth. It doesn't seem to matter. It's time to go to the front. We're going to use that chrome horn.
Yeah, absolutely. This will be, 50 laps with admin cautions. So, I think there'll be a caution. I know last week we went without a caution, but everybody was kind of spaced out last week.
It seems like this track is going to produce some cautions as well. It seems a little slicker. The guys are really having to manhandle the cars. It's a little bit bigger, so they can get some more straightaway speed. So they're going to carry more speed in the corners. I think we're going to see some action.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's last week we didn't have that. I think a lot of these guys, you look at their lap times, you look at the way they race the heat races, and they were all very close. I'm not sure who to take it as. I mean, we got 25 good drivers that could all win this thing.
Who was our winner last week? Was it 45 of Kyle Jarrett?
I think Kyle Jarrett won the feature. I know he was a winner. I don't know if it was the heat or the feature.
I'll tell you, Brian Rose is fourth quick in warm-up.
Yeah, I was just watching him. He's wrecking right now.
Hey, you know what? If you're wrecking, it means you're pushing.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. He's out there pushing it. He if that high line comes in, he ran it in the heat race. So if that high line starts to be the fast way, he'll have the advantage.
As of right now, we only got 19 cars in warm-up, but again, beggars can't be choosers, and it's already a bigger field than we had in our feature last week.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we actually had to cut some guys this week from making the feature race. So, who has the highest I rating coming into the feature?
Highest I rating. I think it's Charles Barnes.
Charles Barnes. Okay, who has the lowest?
Oh, hell. There's a Jeremy Allen, but I don't know if he's running or not. I don't remember seeing that name yet.
Jeremy Allen is not in the feature.
I'm just glad to be here, bro.
So, looks like they're gridding up now.
Yes, sir.
Who you taking?
First start's on grid, all others on the leader. Leader has lane choice.
I mean, not that it matters. I win no matter what. It's 4-2, right?
Well, I can tie.
You like that, buddy?
Because the winner gets 2.
Ah, yeah. The winner of the feature gets 2.
I'm going to go with Kyle Jarrett in the 045.
That is who I was taking.
You're killing me. All right, how about this? I'll go with Brian Rose.
You can have Kyle.
All
right. I'll change my pick here.
Nope. Damage is on.
I am going to take.
Oh, shit. Real awesome. Thanks.
I'm still studying here a second. I'm going to take the 73 of Andrew Bone.
Andrew Bone?
Yep.
It's a solid pick. He ran real good in his heat.
Yeah, I was looking at his lap times, and it looks like he was a little slower than most people on a fresh track, but it looks like he was kind of faster when the track got a little bit of wear on it. That is the logic with my pick, Steve.
Fair enough. Fair enough, sir. Fair enough.
But you know, you got Kyle Jarrett, who is somebody we talk about a lot when it comes to these races. Looks like they're bunching up a little bit back right now.
Getting ready to go green.
Here we go, 50 laps.
Green, green, green.
Green's in the air. The 21 gets the jump. 32 of Jake Harrell to the outside. Little too hot going into one. Rides the wall.
Ooh, somebody's wrecking down the back stretch.
Dave. How was your car?
Looks like Hayden Wooten possibly.
I think him and Brian Rose may have got together.
Let's take a look at the replay here. Hayden Wooten. Looks like 89 of Rose got into Hayden Wooten to the 26. Takes a hard lick at the inside wall. I don't know if these guys got any quick repairs tonight, but he's going to need it after that one.
Yeah, that was a hard lick.
Let's call up Brian Rose and see if he can talk to us.
Let's do it.
Brian Rose, Steve in the booth, you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
We saw a little contact with you out there in the 26. What happened?
Yeah, I really did not mean to do that. I had a run on the car in front of me there. It doesn't look like he got off the turn real good. And spotter said I was clear, and it was either run over the guy in front of me or go low. And I thought I was clear. I hate that for him this early in the race. But, yeah, we're still out here. Track's slick, and, you know, I just hate that.
What did you find in your heat as far as track conditions were concerned? High, low, middle, what's quick?
Seems to be the bottom is quicker around the corners, but you know, getting out of the corners, the high line seems to be the fastest. But it's slick all the way around. Just trying to find the cushion here early is going to be key. We got to get this field spread out a little bit so we get some green flag runs in.
All right, Brian. Well, good luck the rest of the evening. Hope things stay clean. Thanks for chatting with us. There's Brian Rose, driver of the number 89 Popple Chevy. Involved in that incident in 26.
Yeah, I mean, watching the replay, I just don't think Brian knew he was there. Brian's a pretty clean racer, and you know, he drove right down into him, and I don't think that would happen on the second lap. So, just unfortunate.
It's early. Everybody's bunched up. We got a bigger field tonight. It's definitely crowded out there. I know it's a bigger track, but get some things spread out, like Brian was saying. We'll see some good action here.
Yeah, I'm sure the admin didn't either. You know, Brian didn't get an EOL for it, so time to go back.
Green's in the air. We're underway.
Flag.
21 to Kilgore gets a great jump on the restart. Leads him into turn one. Running that high line. Seems that low line is awful slick. A little bit of trouble in turn two. Things cleared up and back on the road.
It looks like Kyle Jarrett is on a mission to get to the front.
Wouldn't you be?
Absolutely. running good right now for sure.
48 was riding that wall again.
Looks like we got a big battle for third right now, 3 wide.
We got a yellow here. Looks like
Any
Dane
feeling
Lloyd
on the
is in
cardinal?
trouble. Quick look here. Ooh, actually Brian Rose is around. Big wreck, really. Brian Rose gets up on his lid. The 45 gets up on his lid.
I think it's black here too.
What was that, Jordan?
I think it's black here in the road.
Looks like Brian just got loose.
Yeah, Brian got loose and then he got collected, and there may have been some other incidents that were kind of happening all at the same time, but it is what it is. Like I said, I think these guys have at least one
Everybody
faster
go high. Lap cars go down low each lap. When you mic up for a wave around or clear black, keep your mic quiet so I can get you. I didn't put my normal board up.
So running order right now is the 021 of Carl Kilgore. Second is Kyle Jarrett in the 045. Cole DeMint in the 12. The 21 of Charles Barnes. The 48 of Donald Black.
Single file restart.
Now these numbers may necessarily differ a little bit from what you're seeing on screen depending on how these guys have their paints loaded in, but their registered numbers is what you're going to
Guys,
see
you
on
have
the
to stack
tower
a
on
little
the
bit so you
left.
don't keep running into each other.
So I think we're going to a single file start on this restart, Steve.
Probably not a bad idea. It might be a little premature, but you want to see as many green flag laps as possible, so I can't say I blame the admins for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got some good cars here, and we'd love to see them under green flag battling it out.
Absolutely. Definitely got a good field here tonight. It looks like we've got the full field of 25 in the feature, so there are certainly no complaints about that one.
I need my guy to finish in front of your guy.
Well, of course.
Keep it tight on the pack on the restart.
Your guy right now is second, and it looks like my guy is fifth.
Green flag is in the air. Field comes to life. Again, the 021 to Kilgore gets a great jump.
He wasted no time on that restart.
He's definitely not new to this Wednesday night cash clash. I believe he ran here a couple weeks ago as well, and he's certainly impressive then. He's impressive then.
Yeah, he is. He knows he's got Kyle Jarrett behind him, who's always quick, and he's doing what he can to take that lead and throw it.
48, riding the wall again. Pretty good battle here back for the 7th position between Nathan Brown and Kevin McCann here. Kevin taking the low line, the 8 car going high. It seems to be paying off. The 8, Nathan Brown. Keeps the momentum on the high side. Another good battle here between Aaron Camp and the 31. Jake Harrell and the 32.
Aaron Camp was really quick in the heat races. I think he won a heat race, didn't he?
He may have. I don't have the results handy in front of me, but that's the reality with these guys. Is we watch these heat races, and you see a couple of top 2 guys win. They're the class of the field, but then you get the class of each field into one feature, and some of them are mid-pack guys. And I don't know what happened. It's just because some guys are that much faster up ahead of them. So what's cool about dirt racing and things like this is you get a lot of competition in the feature. So 3 wide here with Kevin McCann and the 25 Jake Harrell and Aaron Camp battling for position. Kevin McCann gets washed up into the wall.
I'm sure he's not going to be happy with the 32 of Jacob Harrell after that slide job.
No, and it actually looks like Kevin McCann may have some damage because that car seems to be dog tracking down the straightaway.
Hitting pretty hard, you know, and I don't know if that's the only incident he's been in.
He certainly made some contact. Kevin's a pretty clean racer, but he's getting eaten up, unfortunately. The fact that he's maintaining pace and all with the car looking like that is very impressive. It's left rear is skewed out the wrong direction.
Yeah, he's right there on the bottom, 3 wide battling. I think he's going to lose some momentum here.
Oh, contact. Kevin McCann goes around. The 8 goes with him. Inside wall. We're going to get a yellow. I don't know. Yep, yellow is out.
Save it some fuel whenever you can, but doing a really good job. Tell me about your race car when you can.
Well, let's take a look and see what happened there. Kevin running the low line. Swings up middle.
Yeah, 21. I know I'm holding you up, man.
And the 8
Looks
car
like that.
of Nathan Brown makes contact with Kevin. They both go around.
All right, guys, it's been real. I'm going to have to get out, though. I'm going to go say goodnight to my kids and head off for the night.
All right, Calvin. Thanks for coming, bud.
Let's.
Looks like Nathan Brown just got, I don't know if he got a big run and wasn't expecting it or what.
What's that, Cliff?
We're going to take a view from the cockpit of Vincent Short because he had a pretty good view of that. He was also running the low line as Kevin McCann slid up the track, and then the 8 of Nathan Brown got into the 33. Looks like Vincent had to do some work to avoid all that.
Hey, Cliff, what did you need? Kyle got me. Thank you, though.
I think if you watch it, it wasn't intentional or anything.
No, it wasn't intentional. It's just Kevin slid up in the lane and the 8 car had the momentum.
Yeah, I looked at it from the 8 car's view, and he had a run, and I think he wasn't expecting the run he got. He came out of the turn a lot faster than Kevin.
Well, we're 20 laps in here, and it looks like Carl Kilgore has led every lap to this point. The 45 of Kyle Jarrett is hanging tight right there in second place. Third in the Roman numeral 12 is Cole DeMint. I don't know why you want to do that, but hey, whatever, to each their own. 21 of Charles Barnes. And the 73 of Andrew Bone.
I could tell that Roman numeral is really aggravating you.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, to each their own. I'm not knocking it. It just throws me off.
Come on, Steve. Tell us how you really feel.
It's hard enough to see these cars as it is. You got to throw Roman numerals in there, and I've been drinking beer. I mean, come on.
Oh, what's the beer choice tonight?
Tonight, you're going to make fun of me here, Aaron. Tonight is, and this is a unsponsored plug, this is the Genesee Lemon Strawberry Cream Ale.
I don't know if I can broadcast with you anymore.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to, so deal with it.
Green flag.
Green flag's in the air. 21 to Kilgore again. Gets a great jump over the 45 of Kyle Jarrett. We're off and running with 22 laps down. Speaking to Jenny Cream Ale, I'm going to go grab another. So, Eric, you got this.
I got this. Looks like up front, they're just kind of riding in the first and second place. Looks like the best battle right now is for 4th place. You got Charles Barnes and Cole DeMint. Looks like they're pretty clean, pretty good racing right now. So I don't know what view Steve has it on, but everybody's racing clean right now. Ooh, we got somebody in the wall here. Looks like the 12 car of Cole DeMont has been in the wall. Carl Kilgore is still pulling away.
He's going to give you a real ass ripping.
What was that?
What, Carl Kilgore?
Yeah.
He's going to give you a real ass. No, you didn't do nothing. Carl's going to give a real ass ripping.
Oh, I thought you meant he was going to give me one. I was like, what did you do?
You're just calling a race. Carl's winning one right now. He's making everybody look bad.
He's checking out. I think I took him too.
Did you really? No.
I think I did.
You have to go check the tape.
Last time I checked, I had him.
You're going to have to check the tape.
So how do we settle a tiebreaker?
We have to go back and see who won the heats. Which I don't think it's going to matter. I think Carl's going to wrap this one up here in the next 24 laps. Anything can happen. But, he's got a second and a half on second place, I'll be honest with you. Kyle Jarrett is no slouch on a dirt car, so I don't know what's going on. He's into the wall here in 1 and 2, so.
That last lap, Carl was not a lot faster, but he was faster.
About half a tenth quicker. He's just running his race right about now, which at this point, if he just stays clean and keep it out front, I can't say I blame him. That's what's going to get you the win.
Yeah, it looks like Jacob Harrell's trying to run Kyle Jarrett down and pressure him for the second position. You know, these top 5 are going to battle even harder if they are in the money race. That way, you know, the higher you finish, the more money you're going to get. It's not every day you can play or you can get on a video game or simulation and win money.
I'll tell you though, that's what's nice about iRacing is it's competitive. You can get guys together that kind of know what they're doing, some that really know what they're doing, and you can have a great race and win a little bit of money, and I'm sure almost all of it, if not all of it, goes right back into iRacing. So it kind of works out for everybody.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, we're starting to see the repeat names, so that's what we want to see.
Yeah, it's nice to see. Speaking of repeat names, we're going to give a call here to Vincent Short as he runs here in P6. He's just kind of by himself, no pressure out front, no pressure behind.
I'm sure he's wanting to run 5th place down and get in that money spot, though.
Well, the reality there is Vincent puts up some of his own money to make this happen. Yeah, it's a buy-in. It's a cash clash, and it's a $5 buy-in to be here and to win the money. But at the same token, if you get enough people, and Vincent is not bashful about throwing in an extra 25 or 50 bucks depending on the event, just to make sure that guys have a good time and they get their money's worth out of it. So, shout out to Vince for making that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure they all appreciate it. It gets these guys racing harder and the attendance up by doing that.
And it's been a continuing thing every week. We get a little bit more attendance, a little more guys. You know, tonight we got a full feature, so it's a plus. We've got 12 guys still on course at this point, but it's 12 competitive guys.
So what happened to Holler Boys driver Neville from Australia?
I don't know.
I thought he was going to be in it.
Yeah, I thought Neville had already paid his dues and he was going to be running tonight, but I don't know if he overslept because, you know, it's 9 o'clock in the morning where he's at, so who knows?
Yeah, I looked for him earlier, and I guess it just slipped my mind to ask you. I didn't know you may have had some contact with him, or what may have transpired.
It's tough. I mean, it's cool to have a guy from Australia on Holler Boys Racing that wants to be part of this. And he's good on dirt, but unfortunately the time difference is just a bear sometimes. Here we got a battle for position here. Second place is under attack from the number 25 of Jake Harrell. Kyle Jarrett is trying his darndest to hold on to that second place.
He's
a little bit of contact.
He's into him.
12 of DeMint is going to take advantage and take over third place.
Yeah, Jacob went from battling for second to fourth right there, all because, you know, he got a little contact. You can tell, you know, just looking at the track, it's the wire's definitely out there now. There's a lot of wire out on the track.
Yeah, I was actually just noticing that. If you listen to the replay, the engine RPM is down significantly at this point. These guys are not running the lap times they were before.
Yeah, I mean, they were down in the low or the high 27s before, and you know, last lap Carl was a 28.152. Looking at Brian Rose, I don't know if he has some damage or what's going on. He's up in the 29s right now.
Brian is certainly right by himself. Still running a respectable top 10. He's last lap was a 29.20. Comparison with the leader, he was a 28.18. So about a second slower than the leader. But again, I think Brian may be battling some damage.
It looks like Mr. Kilgore is the man to catch right now. I mean, he is absolutely wearing it out.
Walking away from everybody.
Have you raced with him on any of the platforms?
I haven't run across him at all, other than watching and calling these Cash Clash races, but him and Kyle Jarrett just put on a clinic.
Looks like Jared Harrell has moved back up a position.
Yeah, Jacob's gotten back by Cole DeMint. Missed that pass. Let's see if I can find it.
Yes, so it looks like he's going to try to run down the 45 of Kyle Jarrett.
Here's the replay. Looks like DeMint got by.
I think Jacob Harrell's doing everything he can to run Kyle Jarrett down. I don't know if he's going to have the time.
Speaking of time, we got 9 laps to go. The 021 of Carl Kilgore is out to a massive 5.5 second lead. Second place, Kyle Jarrett. He is on another level.
Yeah, he is absolutely hammered down.
He's got about a full straightaway on second place at this point. So again, as long as he stays smooth, doesn't make any mistakes, I think this one's his.
Yeah, I was looking at the lap times of everyone, and you know, he's still the fastest car out there right now.
Like I said, it's 5.5 seconds in gaining. His interval on 45 of Kyle Jarrett.
Yeah, I think there was only one person that was even close in lap times. So, you know, you never know. Caution could come out and bunch everybody up, and you know, it's wide open from there. like our buddy Brian Rose may go a lap down.
6 to go. Brian is got some distance on the leader.
This track is really, really wore, especially in the turns. I mean, I'm sure, you know, for somebody like Brian who doesn't race dirt a lot, it's a lot different from being out there practicing to now.
Yeah, like I said, though, I mean, Brian's usually pretty good about hunting the line and trying to find the quick way around, whether it's on dirt or asphalt. Tonight's just not his night between the incidents he got in. He got behind early, so it is what it is. Can't win them all.
My pick, Andrew Bone, looks like he's running 7th right now. Trying to run Vincent Short down for 6th place. Looks like him and Vince both has been catching on the 5th place car of Charles Barnes.
I don't know what had happened, but Vincent's showing some front end damage.
Oh, Brian's in the wall. He was letting the leader go around and got up into the wall. Luckily, didn't bounce off of it and take the leader out or anything. Oh, Carl has that low side down pat. I mean, he is keeping it right steady on the edge of the grass and the dirt. And he's doing a great job.
Consistency is king, that is for sure.
Definitely the king of the field tonight. Looks like he's coming to take the white flag.
One more time around for the 021 of Carl Kilgore. He's going to take the Wednesday night cash clash. Works his way through 1 and 2. Off onto the backstretch. Clean
Looks like
line.
he just maybe it.
He's taking it easy. Sound like he had it wound out pretty good. Checkered flag is in the air. The 021 of Carl Kilgore is off of turn 4, sees the checkered flag, and he is tonight's cash clash winner.
Looks like your pick, Kyle Jarrett, ended up finishing 2nd. The 32 Jacob Harrell ended up 3rd.
Make sure you message me on iRacing with your placement if you got top qualifier. That way I can.
Two notables from Holland Boys Racing. Vincent Short coming in 6th, and Brian Rose finishes out 10th.
Yes.
I did not see Carson on the track at all. Did he?
I don't think he made it. He wrecked out. No, he wrecked out in the heat.
Whoever finished 4th right behind me.
Okay.
Fun running with you.
I didn't know if he was just doing an admin role.
Thanks, Vince. Holland Boys, thank you.
So what'd you think about the race tonight?
You know, it was great. It was good to see a full field. You know, we wanted 25 guys in here. I think that's a good number.
Boys.
We're going to go to Lernerville next week, so hopefully we get another full field. It'd be nice to see. But I was happy to see a bigger track. I was happy to see the track conditions change throughout the night. Things certainly got slick.
Carl, Kyle,
guys had to
Jacob,
hunt for different lines unless you're hooked up like Carl Kilgore was. He just ran that bottom late and just drove away from the rest of the field. What about you, Eric?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the heats provided some great racing, great finishes. Everybody got in for the most part. Had a lot of clean drivers out there. I think there were a couple issues with just a few. The track changed, and you know, a lot of the guys that were faster earlier on that are kind of newer to the dirt didn't adapt as well as, you know, the guys that's been running the dirt for a while now. But I think it was a great race. You know, Carl Kilgore, you know, deserved that win. Nobody was even close to him tonight in the feature race, and he proved that you know, he's king for the week.
Yeah, Carl's just here to take everybody's money, and you know what? If you got the talent to make it happen, who can say I blame him? I'd be doing the same thing. You know, Kyle, I think, got the win last week, so he got his shot at some cash as well. We'll see if these guys can show up again next week and defend those wins. We're going to see if we can pull Brian Rose back in and see if we can get his thoughts on the events. We'll pull Carson Conway in here first.
Okay.
Hey, Carson, it's Steve and Eric up in the booth. Do you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
So, we saw you in the heat race. Explain to us what ended up going down there. We saw you wrecked out. I didn't catch the incident, but what kept you out of the feature tonight?
I just overdrove it, spun out, slick track.
That's what we were noticing tonight. Is tonight's track was definitely a lot slicker, even in the early on before anything slicked off. You going to be with us next week at all?
Yeah, I'm going to try to be here all week next week.
Well, the more the merrier for sure, Carson. It's good to have you with us, and look forward to seeing you run again.
Thank you.
Take care, buddy. Brian Rose, Steve and Eric in the booth. How you doing?
I am. I feel like I've just left the gym.
You that wore out, huh?
Couldn't imagine being up there. I was just talking to Vince. I couldn't imagine being up there on that slick of a track, actually competing for a position. It was definitely got my workout in tonight.
Yeah, me and Eric were noticing tonight that the track definitely seemed pretty slick compared to other Cash Clash races we've run here as of late. Was that your experience? Was things real slick compared to normal?
Absolutely. It's the slickest track by far I've ever been on in the dirt cars.
Good deal, good deal. Well, you brought it home 10th. You went a lap down late, and Eric was mentioning that you got a piece of the wall. Was that just trying to get out of the leader's way, or what happened there?
Yeah, well, you know, I really did feel like, you know, I had to learn. That's the first time I've ever been on this track, you know, with all those cars and it getting slicked off like that. And towards the end, with about 10 to go, I thought I was actually trying to find something. But yeah, when the leader got up there close to me, there was no point to race. I didn't have anything to gain, and I just wanted to make sure I was staying out of his way. He was running the low line, so I might have got up a little bit too high there at one point and jumped the cushion, banged it off the wall.
Fair enough, fair enough. Eric, you got anything for your buddy Brian?
Oh yeah, always. So you know, you was fast early on, and the track kind of wore, and we seen you kind of not be as fast. So do you mess with your force feedback going from asphalt and dirt? I know a lot of people do. Is that something you've tried?
Yeah, that is something I've definitely worked on in the past. Not so much tonight. I didn't mess with it. I probably should. Maybe I would have had a better result. But you know, that Popple street stock, you know, it done good in practice when the track wasn't slicked off, when we didn't have a lot of wear on it. But you know, just getting out there with all those guys and racing, oh gosh, I'm glad to be back in the holler, getting ready to take this one home.
Well, I can tell you what, I don't give you a lot of credit a lot of times, but, you know, early on in practice in the heat races, you can ask Steve. I was bragging on you, and, you know, you've came a long way on the dirt. I know you haven't had a lot of experience on the dirt, but early on, man, you were fast. Steve went against you, and I picked you, and, you know, you got me a win against Steve there.
Or as long as somebody's winning tonight, HBR wise. But no, it was fun. I enjoy these Cash Classes. You know, it's good for the page, good for everybody, you know, to get on here. Just gonna learn. Dirt's not my forte. You know, I feel like we do have good cars, and then come out here and we get into some trouble. But tonight, the trouble was all mine. I caused it all. No excuses for that. It's just shitty driving on my part.
Now, Brian, Eric only picked you because he was just trying to beat me. It was all for himself. Other than that, that's all there is to it.
I know talent when I see it, and the boy was running in practice. So I was like, I'm gonna take Brian Rose. Steve said that's a horrible pick.
I think during that one of them heats I was in, I think we might have burned a valve or something and really slowed us down there at the end.
Yeah, but it really picks up your corner speed. You may not have that straightaway, but you got the corner speed.
Yeah, like I said, you know, Holler Boys Racing, y'all do a good job. Popple, Keep the Beat, Castle, Pax Power, Eric Dotson, State Farm. You know, everybody else that comes in and supports us, you know, thanks for watching. It was a heck of a ride, and we'll do it again next week.
Well, thanks for being here, Brian. We appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy.
Vincent Short, Steve and Eric in the booth. How are you, sir?
Doing all right.
Good to hear it. How did things go tonight?
I kind of screwed up the qualifying, which put me way back in the field, so I had to make up a lot of ground, which, you know, by then, you know, I was kind of hoping maybe for a top 5, hopefully, had I not started so far back, but I'll take a 6th out of that, considering where I started.
Yeah, he certainly salvaged the top 6 out of it, for sure. Impressive to watch, without a doubt. Always good to watch you go from the back and move up to the front. Kind of surprised to see our buddy Kevin McCann back there in 15th. I think you guys started right near each other. Was there an issue there with you and Kevin, or with Kevin and somebody else? Or I didn't catch what happened early on.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I didn't really pay attention to who was around me. Carson had piped up on the mic and was letting me know that Kevin was moving up pretty good there for a while, but I never really paid attention to where he was at.
Very good, very good. Full field tonight for the feature. Good to see that. What's the plans for next week?
Right now, we are looking at Lernerville. Probably be around the same time. A room open at 8:30. $5 buy-in. Be 50 laps. Basically, same format.
Very good, very good. Well, Vince, again, we appreciate you doing all this every Wednesday night. It's cool to see. We're getting good turnouts. They're getting bigger and bigger. Eric, do you have anything for Vince?
Nah, I was rooting for you, Vince. I was wanting to see you get in the 5th and final money spot there.
Yeah, we were trying to because the way the pay-in went tonight, we were just doing the top 3 and top qualifier for the night. We didn't get all the pay-ins through the whole 50, but getting the show of 50 people in here to try to make it to the final feature was pretty nice. As far as my running, after a while, I just started trying to work down low and try to pick people off, and that seemed to work for me.
Yeah, this was. I think you know, we actually cut some guys that didn't make the feature, so we had a great turnout here, and I think this is something that's going to be great, and we're just going to keep building on it.
Yeah, and as we go along, obviously we've got some guys that are top-tier guys. I appreciate Carl Kilgore coming in tonight and racing. I know he's a really good racer. He's one of the reps for Rocket Racing Setups. Kyle Jarrett, obviously, either first or second, pretty much all our races. So appreciate him coming out. Jacob Harrell doing a good showing tonight in 3rd place. So I appreciate all those guys coming out.
Yeah, Carl was just on a whole different level tonight. I mean, he had that thing tuned in.
He did. I raced with him in the Dirt Clash Super Street Series, so I'm well aware of his talents.
Yeah, he definitely had the track pegged down.
Yep, you get enough laps down, eventually you learn what these tracks can and can't do once they start slicking off.
Well, Vince, was there anybody you wanted to thank for tonight?
Obviously, Holler Boys Broadcasting for broadcasting the race tonight. 5.6 Graphics for all my wraps. If you guys want some really quality, good wraps, get with John Belando Jr. through 5.6 Graphics. Guy does excellent work, gets it turned in and out pretty quickly. Just everybody for coming out tonight, really appreciate it. And, of course, my wife for supporting me through all this and always rooting us on.
Well, all right, Vince. Thanks again for putting this on yourself and getting it organized. It's always a good time. We look forward to it every Wednesday night, and we're excited to see what happens next week. Thanks again.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
See you, bye.
Well, Well, that about wraps it up here from USA International Speedway on the Wednesday night Cash Clash. Your winner is Carl Kilgore in the 021. Kyle Jarrett bringing it home in the 045 in second place. Jake Harrell in the 32 or 25, depending on how you're looking at things. Cole DeMint in the 12 runs fourth. Charles Barnes in the 21 is fifth. Vincent Short in the 015, P6. 7th, Andrew Bone in the 73. 8th, Aaron Camp. 9th, Jordan McAvoy. 10th, Holly Boys Racing is Brian Rose. 11th is R.L. Kent. 12th, Clifford Bellamy. 11th, Jay Swint. 14th, Aiden McHale. 15 is Kevin McCann of the IROC Challenge Series. 16th is Calvin Pagnotta. 17th, Nathan Brown. And 18th is Dane Lloyd. About wraps it up here. Please join us next week. Look for the link for the broadcast on Holler Boys Racing. Facebook.com/Holler Boys Racing. We broadcast on YouTube. The link is always shared on the Facebook page. Like, follow, you know the deal. We'll see you next week. Eric, what do you got? Anything?
You forgot the pick winner. I need to hear that announcement.
Oh, who won the picks? Was it a tie? I think it was a tie, wasn't it?
It was a tie, but my guys won more of the races, so that puts me over the edge.
Yeah, Eric Dotson got more checkered flags, so we'll give him the win tonight.
Boom, baby, boom!
See you next week, Eric.
See you.